So recently I was asking my wonderful, beautiful wife here for ideas for laser engraved products, specifically Halloween stuff, that we could sell at craft shows and that would make for a good video. And all that happened the entire time was that we argued.
That's because your ideas aren't good.
Be my best buddy. So like a normal husband and wife, instead of compromising and cherishing each other for our ideas and really valuing each other's opinions, we're gonna make it a competition. She's gonna make 5 laser cut Halloween things and I'm gonna make 5, and you guys are gonna vote for the winner. Me.
Whatever.
So Samantha's usually the acrylic user in the family, and obviously she's gonna go for something a little bit more feminine than I would. So since I have control of the video editing and I have the first item on this list, I'm gonna try to take her by surprise and do some spooky little earrings before she can get to it. And for a more feminine touch, I have just the right person. My special helper, Colby, is gonna help me design these earrings so that I know if it goes based on the kids' vote, I get the brownie points on this one. We searched through Google Images and found some ghosts that she really liked, so we went ahead and grabbed those, threw them into the XCS software and cut them out, but we couldn't find bats that we liked until I realized inside of the XCS software that they had seasonal clip art images that I could go through, and I found some cool hanging bats, and we went ahead and cut those as well, and made these cute hanging earrings. At this point, whatever's coming, I'm not intimidated by. I think I got the first round in the bag. I just got this P2S and I don't do a lot of acrylic cutting like I said earlier, and I'm really happy with the quickness and the sharpness at which it cuts. It's a 55 watt CO2 laser, so it's got all the power that I could possibly need to make these cute little ghost earrings.
For my first project, I decided I'm just gonna work to my advantage. I wanted to do something a little more girly, just something like out of Marcus's wheelhouse. I don't think he's gonna go in this direction at all. Right now I'm just looking through all of these colored acrylics that we got in from Xtool, trying to figure out what the perfect colors are that I can use for some little Halloween inspired hair clip piece.
Let me see this. Look at that. She's a fraud. She copied my design. This is literally my ghost, except for not as cool as my ghost. Answer for yourself.
Mine's gonna be way better.
I went ahead and measured the hair clip I'm going to be using. That way I know exactly how big to cut my acrylic out. Once all the acrylic was cut, it was as easy as arranging it exactly how I liked and then just gluing it all together. All in all, this project probably took me about 15 minutes, and now Colby has some really cute hair clips to wear to all of her Halloween festivities. So for my next project, I think I want to step it up a little bit, give him a little more of a challenge, and not only am I more creative than Marcus, but I also know how to sew. The plan here is to cut some felt letters out on the laser, and then once I have them cut, I can sew them together and fill them with some polyfill, and then just string them along a nice little piece of yarn, and hopefully I'll have a cute Halloween garland by the end of it. To spice up my garland a little, I grabbed some large wooden beads to place in between each word just so that it was easier to read the phrase. I went ahead and also made some yarn tassels to put on the end of the garland just to give it a little bit more pizzazz. Once I was done, I tied 2 loops on both ends of the garland so that it was easier to decorate with, and now our house is ready for Halloween.
Okay, well, since she's trying to be all fancy with her cute little garland or whatever she calls it with her sewing techniques, that's not very fair. So I'm gonna do a little bit of woodwork to just rain on the parade because she can't touch my power tools. This is a nice little 4-foot front porch sign. That is a mouthful. For this sign, all I did was cut an 8-inch by a 48-inch piece of plywood, trim it out really nicely in oak, paint the inside of it orange, and make the outside black so it has a nice 2-tone Halloween vibe. And then just to make it pop, because it's gonna be on the front porch and I want everybody to see it, I use this nice white acrylic I got from Xtool for these spooky little ghosts. And it's perfect for that little niche corner right by all the plants you have on your front porch to scream and shout that we are ready for some candy. Innovation. That is my middle name. It is on my birth certificate. This next item on the list, nobody in the history of laser engraving has ever done it. You can't prove otherwise, and I'm the innovator of this technique. All right, $10 for the first person who can guess what these are. Pause the video, type it in the comment section. All right, now that you're back, these are going to be pumpkin extremities or accessories. Everybody carves pumpkins. Nobody Mr. Potato Head's pumpkins with laser engraved accessories. Of course, we gotta carve the pumpkin first. That's the funnest and sloppiest job of all of this. Grayson didn't want to have anything to do with it because it stunk and he didn't like the feeling. And then obviously I had to design multiple different items to stab into the side of the pumpkin to give it some character. Kitty cat ears for Colby and some muscle arms to make it look like the Incredible Hulk for Grayson. He's a buff cat that chews on swords because he's so tough, and also has an arrow going through his forehead. So,
For all you crafters, all you people who like to get in the Halloween spirit, I'm gonna do a cute little Halloween themed door hanger. And I know I got Marcus on this one because no chance that guy knows how to tie a wreath bow. This door hanger was really easy to make. I just cut out my circle on the X tool and then I spray painted it pink. I also cut out some acrylic letters so that I could glue them on really easily. And then I purchased some cute little Halloween ribbon from Michael's so that I could top it off with a nice little bow. This might be the most basic project, but I nailed it.
Sticking with the outdoor theme that I have going on from the previous 2 additions to this video, I'm gonna add something that adds depth to your yard, not just stuff on your front porch, but stuff scattered throughout the yard. I saw some tombstones at Lowe's, and knowing that I have a laser at home, I'm just gonna do it myself. So I found 4 different individual templates for tombstones, cut them out on the laser, which was quick and easy. I engraved some typical things that you'd see on a tombstone on the face of them, spray painted them a little black and gray, made them look a little dingy like something you'd see in the cemetery. And because I like leveraging the kids in competition, I used them to design and make them all cute and scary looking. After installing these tombstones, I decided I wanted to add a little bit more to this project, so I cut out a skeleton and a zombie hand coming out of the ground.
So as a mom, you know my priorities always have something to do with my kids, which is why my next project is going to be a cute little handprint footprint sign, Halloween style. Here's one I made last year. Not my design, but still cute. This year, I think I'm going to go with my own design, so I'm just going to design it in the XCF software, and then I will cut it out on the laser. I went with a 3D acrylic letter just to give it a little bit more dimension, and really, the footprint is what makes this piece so cute. Truly, I don't think Marcus even has a chance this round because is he really going to say his project is better than our baby's feet?
Yay!
What are you doing?
Taking photos for Etsy.
Oh, so you think you can sell the stuff that you make? You think I can't sell the stuff that I make? Okay, that is pretty cute. If you're in a busy neighborhood that is known for having candy and you're gonna have people all at your door all night long, it might be nice to notify them that you're out of candy. This sign hangs right on your doorknob and it lets them know exactly what's up. We are out of candy, we are going to bed, don't ring the doorbell and don't knock. Get on out of here. There are a lot of cute play on words that you could go with for a sign like this. With this one we said boo, we are out of candy. So now all I have to do is cut the lettering and set it right down on the scoring that I did on this bad boy. I learned this trick from my wife, but that doesn't count as points for her. These are about 5 to 6 inches wide. I cut some acrylic ghosts to go on the face. Did the lettering in acrylic as well. That way I didn't have to paint anything and it pops and shines really well. The message is very clear and easily, readily available. This is just a really good, simple addition to the day of Halloween. And this is also probably one of the cheaper items on the list. So if we're giving points for anything, you know, style, flamboyance, how about frugalness?
There's this new trend where you can just leave your candy bowl right outside your front door and you let the kids come and grab whatever they like. You always see the little handwritten note that says, please only take 1 candy. So I thought we need to make that note a little bit cuter. So for this project, I'm making a nice little candy bowl sign. I found a cute saying on Pinterest and just threw my own design together really quickly. I did some of the lettering in different colored acrylics just to give it a little bit more of an interesting look. I used the pumpkins and the bats from the XCS software, so that was really easy. I knew it needed to be self-standing, so I did cut out a little stand for it so that you don't have to worry about where it's gonna sit or leaning it against anything. Hopefully this sign will make somebody's Halloween night a little bit easier and you don't have to worry about someone running off with your entire bowl of candy.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a comment in the comment section down below on whose projects were better. You can go based on individual project or who had the best 5 overall, whatever you think. Loser has to wash dishes for a week.
I already do that.
Subscribe. Bye. If you watched this video and thought to yourself, man, that was so good, how can I give this guy money to repay him? Then you're in luck. I have a lot of stuff listed on my Etsy store that you can buy to support the channel. So head on over to reformationwoodshop.etsy.com to grab something.